Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on one of America's most beloved coins, the Monticello Jefferson nickel. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 ultra-rare Jefferson nickels that have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. First up, the Monticello Jefferson nickels, specifically the 1962 nickel with the Denver Mint mark, or as we call it, the D Mint mark. But wait, there's something special about this one. It's in a stunning red color shade. And guess what? It's attracting some big numbers in today's auction markets. But what makes this coin so special? Why is it fetching such high value today? And what should you be looking for if you happen to have one of these gems? Let's break it down. Let's start with a little history. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Its design, created by Felix Schlag, features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, the front side, and his famous estate, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1962, the Denver Mint had been producing these nickels for a number of years, and that's where our focus is today, the nickel with the D Mint mark, which represents the Denver Mint. In 1962, the Denver Mint struck over 280 million Jefferson nickels, which might make you think they're common. But here's the twist: coins that have survived the test of time in pristine condition, and especially with unique color shades like this red one, are far from ordinary. Now, let's talk about the red color. This unusual hue isn't something you see every day. Typically, nickels have a more standard grayish silver tone, but certain conditions, whether from environmental factors or specific storage methods, can result in stunning color variations, including red, blue, or even rainbow tones. This color is due to the way the coin's metal has reacted to its environment over time. Coins with such distinct colors are often sought after by collectors due to their rarity and visual appeal. Red-toned Jefferson nickels, like the one we're showcasing today, are highly collectible. The more vibrant and unique the color, the higher the demand among collectors. In this case, the red tint adds another layer of rarity to an already historical coin. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. A well-preserved 1962 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark in red shade and excellent condition can fetch a premium. Coins are graded based on their condition, ranging from poor to mint state. This particular coin is in remarkable condition. It's crisp, with sharp details on both the obverse and reverse sides. In the grading world, we categorize coins into various conditions: good, fine, extra fine, and uncirculated, among others. The red-shaded 1962 Jefferson nickel we have today is in what collectors would call extra fine to uncirculated condition, meaning it shows minimal wear and retains its original luster. The red color enhances its appeal, making it an even rarer find. Now, let's talk about the market. Coins like this have become hot items in today's auction scene. The combination of a unique red color, the D Mint mark, and its excellent condition means collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. Based on recent auctions, a 1962 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark in red color and uncirculated condition has been selling anywhere from $380,000, depending on the intensity of the color and overall condition. If your coin has more vibrant tones or a cleaner surface, you could be looking at the higher end of that range or even more. If you've got a 1962 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark and red color, be sure to have it graded by a professional grading service to ensure you get the maximum value when selling. The better the condition, the more collectors will be eager to bid on it. So, what should you be looking for if you're on the hunt for one of these special nickels? First, check for the D Mint mark. This means the coin was minted in Denver. Next, look for the red color tone. Even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, the red hue can still make it more valuable. Lastly, always consider having your coin professionally graded to determine its exact condition and value. Remember, the coin market is always changing, and unique finds like this 1962 red-toned Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark are becoming more sought after. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep your eyes peeled. You never know when you'll stumble upon a hidden gem. Next up, explore the fascinating world of rare coins. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin discoveries. Today, we're diving into a piece of American history, the 1940 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the S Mint mark in extra fine condition. And guess what? This particular coin is generating a lot of buzz in today's auction market, fetching some pretty impressive values. So, let's break down why this nickel is such a hot item and what makes it so valuable in today's world. Let's start by giving you a little bit of history about this coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse features the familiar portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse shows his famous home, Monticello. The 1940 S Mint mark version was minted in San Francisco, one of the 3 mints producing Jefferson nickels at the time. Let's talk about the key features you should look out for when identifying this valuable coin. The first thing is the S Mint mark, located on the reverse of the coin, right under Monticello. This S indicates that the coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint. In extra fine condition, the details of Jefferson's hair, the windows, and columns of Monticello should be sharp and visible. You'll notice slight wear, but overall, the coin retains much of its original detail. The rims are clear, and the surfaces, while not perfect, still hold a lot of their original luster. Also, even though it's called a silver coin, this particular nickel isn't actually made of silver. From 1938 to 1942, these nickels were composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It wasn't until the later war years in 1942 to 1945 that the U.S. government switched to a silver-based alloy to conserve nickel for the war effort. So, while this coin is valuable for its rarity, it doesn't have any precious metal content. Now, let's talk about coin grading, which plays a huge role in determining the market value. The term extra fine or EF describes a coin that has some wear but retains a good deal of sharpness in its details. For a 1940 S Monticello Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition, you should be able to see most of Jefferson's hair details and the windows and columns of Monticello. If you've got a coin that's been handled carefully without too many scratches or marks, you're already on the right track. The fewer imperfections, the more valuable it becomes. Alright, the part we've all been waiting for: how much is this coin worth today? Well, in extra fine condition, the 1940 S Jefferson nickel is currently valued between $250,000, depending on the specific condition of the coin. Prices can vary based on its eye appeal, luster, and how well it has been preserved. Now, if you have an uncirculated version of this coin, the value can skyrocket to $440,000 or even higher. But for an extra fine condition coin, you're looking at a solid return, especially if you happen to stumble upon one in your collection or at a local coin show. Even more exciting is that in today's auction market, prices are sometimes higher due to increased demand from collectors. With vintage coins gaining popularity, it's not uncommon for collectors to be willing to pay a premium for a well-preserved 1940 S Jefferson nickel. So if you own one, you might want to consider getting it professionally graded and keeping an eye on auction sites like eBay or heritage auctions. So, what makes this coin so valuable? For starters, it's the combination of its age, the fact that it's from the San Francisco Mint, and its condition. As we mentioned, not many of these coins have survived in extra fine or better condition. On top of that, the San Francisco Mint coins tend to be more sought after by collectors, making this a must-have for anyone building a complete set of Jefferson nickels. Also, the historical context surrounding this coin adds another layer of value. Being minted just before the U.S. entered World War II, this coin represents a time of significant change and uncertainty in American history. This emotional connection to history often enhances the coin's appeal to collectors. If you're interested in adding a 1940 S Jefferson nickel to your collection, here are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always ensure that the coin is properly authenticated and graded, especially if you're buying from online auctions. Secondly, look for coins with clear, sharp details, especially around Monticello and Jefferson's portrait. And finally, make sure you store your coin in a protective holder to maintain its condition over time. Wrap it all up, the 1940 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the S Mint mark in extra fine condition is a fantastic coin to own. It not only holds historical significance, but can also fetch a good price in today's auction market. If you've got one in your collection or you're looking to add one, now is a great time to take a closer look at its potential value. Next up, a 1964 D Monticello Jefferson nickel, but not just any nickel. This one has a rare red color shade that collectors dream of. So sit back, relax, and let's explore what makes this coin so valuable in today's market. The 1964 Jefferson nickel with the D Mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in U.S. history. At the time, the U.S. Mint produced hundreds of millions of nickels to meet public demand. What makes this particular 1964D nickel intriguing is that it's been found in a rare red color shade condition, something that doesn't happen often in circulation. Even with such high mintage numbers, coins like this one in unusual conditions, such as the red color shade, are incredibly scarce. Let's talk about why this red-toned coin is so significant. Unique red color shade condition. Cut to images of various nickels for comparison show a regular 1964 D Jefferson nickel, followed by the featured red-toned coin for a stark comparison. Typically, Jefferson nickels are found in shades of silver or grayish tones. However, this rare example has developed a red color tone over time. This phenomenon occurs due to environmental exposure or unique chemical reactions with the coin's surface, causing it to tone in such an unusual color. Collectors highly seek coins with this type of distinct toning. Red-toned coins can vary widely in terms of their value, and it all depends on the extent and evenness of the toning. In this case, the red color gives this 1964D nickel a truly one-of-a-kind appeal, making it a hot commodity in the market today. Many people think of nickels as simple 5-cent pieces. The 1964 D Jefferson nickel has a rich history. It's composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Although nickels from this era aren't made of silver, their unique appearance and toning can make them look more valuable. Interestingly, in 1964, the US Mint stopped producing silver coins for circulation, making that year a pivotal time for collectors. Although the Jefferson nickel wasn't made of silver, the 1964D still holds great historical significance and collectible value. Now, let's get to the question that's on everyone's mind: how much is this rare red-toned 1964 D Jefferson nickel worth in today's market? Well, prices can vary depending on its condition and the intensity of the red toning. A regular 1964D nickel in circulated condition might not fetch much, but coins in unique color shades like this one can command higher prices. Depending on the coin's condition and eye appeal, rare examples like this 1964D can sell for anywhere between $500,000 or more at auction. Coins with even more vibrant or uniform red toning might go for even higher. Finding a rare coin like this can be exciting, but you'll want to make sure you preserve its value. Handling coins with bare hands can cause oils from your skin to damage their surface, especially for toned coins like this one. Always wear gloves when handling valuable coins, and store them in protective holders or airtight containers to maintain their condition. A well-preserved coin can make all the difference when it comes to getting top dollar at auction. So, there you have it, the 1964 D Monticello Jefferson nickel with that rare and beautiful red color shade. It's not just a simple 5-cent coin, it's a unique piece of history that's highly sought after by collectors. If you ever come across one like this, make sure to take a closer look. You might just be holding a valuable treasure. Next up, the 1953 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark in an unusual black color shade condition. This rare coin could bring in big bucks on today's auction market. So, let's dive deep into this nickel, its features, history, and of course, how much it's worth in today's dollars. The Jefferson nickel series started back in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side, with his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. Now, why focus on the 1953 Jefferson nickel? Well, during this year, the Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, produced approximately 59.7 million Jefferson nickels. While this may seem like a large number, only a fraction of those coins remain in good condition today. And even fewer are in the rare black color shade condition, which gives this coin an intriguing, almost mysterious look. This D Mint mark, placed just to the right of Monticello on the reverse, tells us that this particular nickel was struck at the Denver Mint. Coins from this year and mint often have distinguishing characteristics, and collectors are particularly interested in errors and rare color variations like the one we're focusing on today. So what makes this coin truly unique is the black color shade condition. This rare discoloration is often caused by environmental factors, exposure to sulfur, moisture, or certain chemicals over time. The black toning gives the coin a striking, almost eerie appearance that collectors and numismatists love. Though it's not an error in the minting process, this black tone adds to the rarity and desirability of the coin. When combined with the coin's age and the historical significance of the Jefferson nickel series, this particular piece becomes highly sought after, making it stand out in auctions and private collections. Let's talk about the condition. When determining a coin's value, its grade is a major factor. A typical 1953D nickel in circulated condition won't fetch a high price, but if it's in a higher grade, such as extra fine or uncirculated, its value increases dramatically. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is this rare 1953 D Jefferson nickel in black color shade worth in today's market? While a standard 1953 D nickel in circulated condition may sell for just a few cents over face value, if you've got one in extra fine or uncirculated condition, you're looking at anywhere from $100,000 depending on the grade. But for those with the black color shade, the rarity kicks in and collectors are willing to pay much more. In today's auction market, this rare color variation can fetch anywhere between $180,000 depending on the specific features of the coin. In some rare cases, even higher if the coin is in pristine condition with no major damage or wear. Not long ago, one of these black-toned 1953 D nickels was sold for around $200 at an auction, demonstrating the growing interest in these rare coins. With the market for collectible coins increasing, now could be the perfect time to sell or add one of these black-shaded nickels to your collection. So, how can you get your hands on one of these rare 1953 D black shade Jefferson nickels? Well, if you're lucky, you might find one while coin roll hunting. That's when collectors search through rolls of nickels looking for rare dates or errors. Estate sales and flea markets can also be treasure troves for finding old coins, often sold without knowledge of their true value. And if you have one and are looking to sell, online auction platforms like eBay or dedicated coin auctions are the best places to go. Make sure you get the coin properly graded and authenticated first, as this will ensure you get the best price for your rare find. Well, there you have it. The 1953 D Monticello Jefferson nickel with the black color shade is truly a gem in the world of coin collecting. It's rare, it's valuable, and it's a stunning piece of history. If you're lucky enough to have one or find one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Next up, the 1963 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark. This particular coin, especially in color shade condition, has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Monticello nickel, featuring the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a depiction of Monticello on the reverse, was first introduced in 1938. The 1963 version continued this tradition. But what makes the 1963 D mint mark coin special? Minted in Denver, the D indicates its origin. While the design remained largely unchanged, certain variations, particularly in color and condition, can significantly impact its market value. Now, let's talk about color shade condition. Coins can exhibit a range of hues due to various factors, including environmental exposure and the composition of the metal. The 1963 D nickel often showcases beautiful tones, ranging from subtle golden hues to more vibrant rainbow shades. Coins in pristine condition, especially those that retain their original luster while displaying these colors, are quite rare. Collectors actively seek out these unique pieces, making them particularly valuable in today's market. So, how much is a 1963 Monticello nickel with a D mint mark in color shade condition worth today? As of recent market evaluations, coins in excellent condition can fetch between $180,000. However, those in superior color shade condition, especially with unique toning, can soar well above $400,000 or even reach several $100s in auctions. In conclusion, the 1963 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark in color shade condition is more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a piece of American history that could be a valuable addition to your collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding these nuances can enhance your numismatic journey. Next up, the 2000 coin with a D mint mark. This nickel is not just any ordinary 5-cent piece, it's a rare find in extra fine condition and has seen some significant market action lately. Let's explore what makes this coin so special and its current market value. Jefferson nickel was first issued in 1938, featuring the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. The design pays homage to one of America's founding fathers and his architectural legacy. The 2000 edition, minted at the Denver facility, continued this tradition but had a few quirks of its own. 2000 nickel with the D mint mark is part of a series that introduced a new reverse design featuring Monticello, which is more detailed compared to previous versions. This coin is highly sought after due to its quality and rarity, especially in extra fine condition, which indicates it has minimal wear and retains most of its original luster. In the coin collecting community, condition is paramount. The extra fine condition means that the coin has been well preserved, showing only slight signs of wear. This specific condition enhances its appeal to collectors, as most circulated coins from 2000 may exhibit more extensive wear. What makes the 2000 D mint mark particularly rare? It's the combination of low mintage numbers and the difficulty in finding coins in this excellent condition. Many collectors are actively searching for high-quality examples, which increases demand and drives up the price. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, the market value for the 2000 D Monticello nickel in extra fine condition can vary widely based on its grade and current demand. Typically, you might see prices ranging from $300,000, but in certain auction settings, coins in pristine condition can fetch upwards of $350,000 or more. Keep an eye on marketplaces like eBay and auction houses to see where prices are headed. Next up, the 1967 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in that stunning yellow condition. If you're a collector or just curious about coin values, stay tuned. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1967 Jefferson nickel features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse showcases Monticello, his famed home. The lack of a mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia, where all nickels from that year were produced without any distinguishing marks. Our condition is everything in the coin world. The yellow condition of our featured nickel refers to its unique coloration, likely due to a chemical reaction or environmental factors. This can make it quite rare. While most 1967 nickels are easily found in circulated condition, those in yellow or vibrant colors attract serious collectors. Rarity significantly impacts a coin's market value. While typical 1967 Jefferson nickels might fetch $100,000, those in exceptional yellow condition can command much higher prices. In recent auctions, we've seen these coins valued between $370,000, depending on the specific attributes of the coin, including its color and overall quality. Lucky enough to own a 1967 Monticello nickel in yellow condition, proper care is crucial. Store your coins in a controlled environment using acid-free holders to prevent further color degradation. Regularly inspect them to ensure they remain in prime condition. Sure you're dealing with an authentic 1967 Jefferson nickel, consider getting it graded by a professional service. Look for specific features like the crispness of the design and the luster of the surface. Remember, the more authentic and well-preserved your coin, the higher its value. The demand for rare coins, especially those in unique conditions like our nickel, continues to grow. Collectors are actively seeking these pieces, driven by both nostalgia and investment potential. Engaging with coin shows and online marketplaces can connect you with fellow enthusiasts who appreciate the value of these coins. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for the 1967 Monticello Jefferson nickel in yellow condition. It's not just a piece of history, it's a valuable asset that can enhance your collection. Next up, the 1960 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark. Particularly in what we call yellow condition, this coin is not just a collectible, it's a rarity that could fetch a significant value in today's market. Let's explore its history, features, and why it's so sought after. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first issued in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. The coin features the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. The 1960 edition is particularly noteworthy due to its design and the unique characteristics of its mint mark. Now, let's talk about the specifics. The 1960 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark was minted in Denver, which indicates where it was produced. This coin is composed of a copper-nickel blend, making it durable and resistant to wear, but it's the yellow condition that catches the eye. So, what exactly is yellow condition? This term typically refers to coins that have developed a distinctive yellowish hue, often due to specific environmental factors or chemical reactions over time. This condition is rare and can significantly impact the coin's value. When comparing grades, a coin in yellow condition might command a higher price than its counterparts in average condition. Collectors often look for coins that exhibit unique characteristics, and the 1960 Jefferson nickel in yellow condition is a prime example. Now, let's get to the big question: what is its market value? In recent auctions, the 1960 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark in yellow condition has seen prices ranging from $700,000 depending on the coin's overall quality and demand. Factors influencing its value include rarity, demand, and the specific condition of the coin. While many of these nickels were minted, those that display that distinct yellow tint are much harder to find. This uniqueness is what collectors are willing to pay a premium for. The appeal of the 1960 Jefferson nickel lies not only in its historical significance, but also in the intriguing nature of its condition. Collectors appreciate anything that sets a coin apart, and yellow condition definitely adds to its allure. Whether you're an avid collector or just getting started, the 1960 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark in yellow condition is definitely one to keep an eye out for. It could be a fantastic addition to your collection, and who knows, it might be worth more than you think. Next up, the 1949 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This coin is not just a piece of history, it's a rare find that holds significant value in today's market. Let's explore why this nickel is so sought after. The Jefferson nickel was first issued in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The 1949 edition, in particular, is notable because it marked the continuation of this beloved series, featuring Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. However, what sets the 1949 nickel apart is its rarity, especially in extra fine condition. Let's take a closer look at the specifications. The 1949 Jefferson nickel is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5 grams and measuring 21.21 mm in diameter. The coin's design features the classic left-facing profile of Jefferson on the front, with Monticello, his Virginia home, prominently displayed on the back. When it comes to grading, the term extra fine refers to a coin that shows only slight wear, with clear details on the design. For the 1949 nickel, this level of preservation is increasingly hard to find. While many of these coins were produced, a limited number survived in extra fine condition, making them rare and highly valued among collectors. So, what's the market value of a 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extra fine condition? Currently, these coins can fetch anywhere from $800,000, depending on the specifics of their condition and the demand in the market. The rarity factor can push this value even higher at auctions or among dedicated collectors. If you're looking to add this nickel to your collection, here are a few tips. First, always verify the coin's condition, using a professional grading service if possible. Look for reputable dealers or attend coin shows where you can find other collectors and potentially negotiate a better price. Keeping your coins stored properly will also help maintain their condition and value over time. In conclusion, the 1949 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a remarkable piece of American numismatic history. Its rarity, combined with its connection to Thomas Jefferson, makes it a valuable addition to any collection. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1969 without a mint mark. This coin isn't just a common nickel, it holds significant value in today's market, especially if it's in extra fine condition. Let's explore its details and discover why it's considered rare and valuable. 1969 Jefferson nickel features a beautiful design created by Felix Schlag. On the obverse, you'll find a striking profile of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases Monticello, his famous Virginia estate. The lack of a mint mark indicates that this nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But what makes this specific coin special? Condition is crucial when it comes to coin collecting. The term extra fine means this coin shows minimal wear, with clear details and smooth surfaces. In numismatic terms, a well-preserved 1969 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is considered rare. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in extra fine condition is a challenge. As collectors seek quality over quantity, this particular nickel stands out. Now, let's talk about market value. As of now, the value of a 1969 Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition can range from $400,000 depending on the collector's market and demand. However, some rare examples can fetch even higher prices at auction. Recent sales have seen well-preserved specimens sell for upwards of $600,000. This showcases how keen collectors are for coins that exhibit quality and rarity. If you're interested in adding this coin to your collection, here are a few tips. First, always inspect the coin closely for signs of wear and surface damage. Use proper lighting and magnification to assess its condition. Second, keep an eye on auctions and local coin shows, as these are great places to find rare coins at competitive prices. Finally, consider joining a local numismatic club where you can learn from other collectors and enthusiasts. Summary: the 1969 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extra fine condition is a remarkable coin that deserves a spot in any collection. Its rarity and value in the current market make it a fantastic investment for both new and experienced collectors alike. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin-related content. And let us know in the comments if you've ever come across this nickel or any other rare finds. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!